My name is Mr. Paul. I am a kindergarten teacher at Seoul Foreign School. This year I ran an after-school creative music club. I decided to use technology to redefine my creative music club activities. My original idea was to use iMovie and YouTube to share the children's music, so they could help each other improve their music and share their music with their parents. Here is a video of a piece of music we created together. We got encouraging comments from parents, but most importantly, the children were able to view their own and each other's performances. They could make improvements and suggest improvements to each other. Here is a video of a child playing a melody she created. She has already made improvements based on reviewing and getting feedback on an earlier video. Ready? After using iMovie and YouTube for several weeks, I had a new idea. A friend showed me the basics of GarageBand for the iPad. I have a small set of iPad minis in my classroom, so I decided to use GarageBand with my creative music club. I showed the children the basics, then let them explore. I soon realized GarageBand for the iPad is incredibly powerful, and using it truly did transform the creative music club. I gave the children some criteria for the final piece of music. It had to have a percussion track, a track with guitar chords, and a melody. They created their music and regularly shared their progress with each other so they could give and get feedback. GarageBand enabled the children to create music with many different instruments, and to carefully record and edit every note. We also tried GarageBand Jam Session, which allows children to connect with each other and record music together. We invited the children's parents to the last meeting. The parents listened to the final GarageBand compositions, then we played a group composition, then we finished with a little party. Everyone had a great time. Here is one of the final compositions. Here is our final group composition. The Creative Music Club used a mixture of teacher-centered and student-centered activities. I chose the goals, activities, assessments, and technology. The students were in control of the group feedback times, the work times, and their use of the technology. The activities definitely apply to the real world. Giving and receiving effective feedback is definitely a life skill, and professional composers certainly use technology similar to GarageBand. I was very pleased that the students were using a combination of musical theory and performance skills and musical creation skills. The students tended to be good at either one or the other. Some students understood a lot of musical theory and could play their instruments well, but were very hesitant about creating their own music. Other students were very confident when experimenting and creating, but had limited musical theory and performance skills. I was very impressed with one student who was very skilled at musical theory, performance, experimentation, and creation. The club was very enabling for her, and I encouraged her parents to continue to give her a wide range of musical opportunities. My use of GarageBand certainly redefined the activities I'd previously planned. The students were creating music in ways that would have been impossible without the technology. I think it was good to use a combination of composing with virtual instruments and real instruments. They are both important skills. I had planned for the students to give each other feedback online when watching the YouTube videos, but I found it was much more effective to simply sit and talk as a group, as the feedback and reaction was much more immediate. In future, I'd like to further explore the collaborative possibilities of GarageBand with the Jam Session feature. The best thing in the CoETaIL course for me was considering the question, what is school for? Considering possible answers to that question has really changed my approach to teaching. Also, I have learned the value of community involvement. Anyone who knows me knows I detest Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, Google+, LinkedIn, any sort of social media. However, I have really enjoyed being a part of the online CoETaIL community. Reading blogs and giving and receiving comments has started to change my attitude towards social media. So thanks Jeff UTech, and thanks everyone in my CoETaIL cohort and beyond. CoETaIL has been a transforming journey for Mr. Paul.